The man, gruff, blustery, but brilliant. His music composing, pervasive, penetrating. Bernard Herrmann said, "My music doesn't serve as background. It directs the audience to what you should be thinking." Film music, he said, is a mosaic. Every piece, every fragment should carry the mood of the moment. That's how intense Bernard Herrmann was about his scoring. As Herrmann himself put it,
"I always tell a story. A composer writes a score for a picture, and he gives it life."
Herrmann wasn't wrong. Look at this scene from North by Northwest. It's fairly static. The music carries the action. Same with Psycho, of course, offering full underlying tension throughout. We know something sinister is going to happen, we just don't know what or when. Herrmann is directing that thinking. In fact, the best part of any Hitchcock movie is the music.
Because he only finishes a picture 60%. I have to finish it for him.
And his fantasy films, what could be better for this scene? Or the emotional, expressive score for Mysterious Island. This style goes back to his original days scoring for Orson Welles' radio's Mercury Theater.
The Mercury Theater on the air. The Columbia Broadcasting System takes pride in bringing you Orson Welles and the Mercury Theater on the air in another broadcast of the unique series which signalizes radio's first presentation of a complete theatrical producing company.
Then to go on to compose the haunting strains of Welles' Citizen Kane. That truth and intensity carried over into television. The original Twilight Zone theme and accompanying background scores, all Bernard Herrmann. And the big-time TV Western Have Gun Will Travel, that again, the theme is Bernard Herrmann.
I've seen you lie, cheat, steal, and try murder. You've tried everything but begging. Now get down on your knees and beg.
Then we come to all of the famous compositions designed for Alfred Hitchcock films. That collaboration with Hitch came to a bitter end. The trend in the late 60s had shifted. Pop tunes in cinema were the thing, and Hitchcock was listening to the younger execs at Universal Studios.
It's Hitchcock. He just wanted pop stuff. And I said, no, I'm not interested. He said he was entitled to a great pop tune. I said, look, Hitch, you can't jump your own shadow and you don't make pop pictures. What do you want with me? I don't write pop music. So it meant forget about it. I said, I had a career before, and I will afterwards thank you.
With Herrmann, you can tell all of his scores are all about the drama. The two never again worked together, and Hitchcock never again had such a hit. And yet, the younger kids, as old school Hollywood called the new directors, had a deep appreciation, respect for the old innovative music master. One of film director Brian De Palma's earliest perverse pleasures is the movie Sisters, able to reach out and grab Herman to compose the score. Herman doesn't disappoint and gives a glaring, disturbing sound both that heightens and assaults the audience's sensory input. The music completes the shocking visuals on screen. Also, Danny Elfman, with his sense of theatrical music scoring, cites Bernard Herrmann as his inspiration, and even Sir George Martin says he always referred to Herrmann when working out string arrangements for Beatles songs. As you can tell, Bernard Herrmann took his composing seriously, and for inspiration was a huge fan of Bela Bartok, the other Hungarian. Bartok experimented with instruments and sounds, creating what is called dissonances for the most emotional impact of movies as a true art form. Herrmann, as he did with all of his projects, personally completed his mosaic pieces of jazz motifs, as he would call them, for the film Taxi Driver. The film was finished, and so was Bernard Herrmann. He died the next day, and the father of modern film scoring, editing, punctuating music for the utmost emotional impact of movies, as he would say, of a true art form. This is Mike Stewart.